Who are you talking about, boy? Look, shut your bitch ass up, boy. You're not even like that, cuz. Stop it, boy. I am Davis, bro. I'm just like Davis. Alright, bro. Sorry. I apologize. I'm eating at my mind. Oh, no, you gotta stop scratching on my bed, man. I don't know, he was right there just a minute ago.
We out here today. We out here today. Nice, but it's cold. It's kind of windy. Can't tell you what you need. Woo! So I'm live now. We out here in the dark. We try to wait till people gone because it's so distance. It's beautiful. Nobody is out here. But let me turn a little bit. Where you at? He right here. He's somewhere. Right there. But anyway, look at that. We still out here on this beach. Yes, baby.
Yeah.
Did you? Ooh.
What?
Go.
What?
You let him cut it down?
Cut what down?
Your hair.
No.
Oh, make sure did you let them out?
Yeah, I did.
Did they eat?
Yeah, they did.
Where they at? In front of your door?
Nyla's right here, laying on my bed.
What king?
I don't know, he's somewhere out there.
No, he close to you.
No, he's out there somewhere.
Why is dark?
Cuz my screen just cut off. You only care about your dogs, what?
Cuz I gotta make sure they eat, baby. Did they eat?
Yeah, they ate.
Let me see Nyla.
Ma. No.
Let me see him.
God, man. She right here.
Hi, Nyla. Nyla.
She mad at you. Nah, she mad at you because you left.
Named for the legendary coach and co-founder of the Bengals, here's a good look at Paul Brown Stadium on the riverfront in Cincinnati. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Houston Texans and the Cincinnati Bengals.
What, bitch?
Keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I know. You ain't up Sunday to Saturday night. Who, B?
First carry for the Boise State Bronco, Alexander Madison. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. Got his man complete over the middle. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Oh, yeah? All right, then.
So a very short kicker. This will be taken by one of the up men. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Nigga is a bitch, bro. That's what.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Oh, man. Let's get it.
X3, 218, chop, get.
The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Bernardrick McKinney there to make the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 8. He's going to That's caught at the 25. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Rosas good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
I don't know what's wrong with that nigga, though, bro.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Come on.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Here's Murray. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Murray with a 3rd and long. And incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
A terrific return, 30 yards all in all. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Joe Mixon. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Hey.
2nd and 6. He's going to let this go. Back of the end. And that's caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
I got that, too.
In for the score. And the Bengals have taken the lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. He's going to fire one deep left sideline, and that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. We documented it last week. They played so well defensively. 4 interceptions. Tried to get their hands on another one there.
And when you've had 4 the previous week, you are just itching for more the very next week. And there's a great opportunity. It went by the wayside, but let's not underscore what's going on with this defensive unit. They are around the ball every time it's being put in the air.
So now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Check. Lucky.
On 1st down, Dillon. Well, he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
64. Jam. Slam. Shoot.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man open. It's Ross. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield.
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. Rosas good with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. The Texans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Over the middle, complete. That's Schwartz. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
First down, Texans.
Murray now on first down. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. Touchdown, Houston. Sony Michel, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll look to throw. He finds his running back, Mixon. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw.
This is left side,
it's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. Tavon adjusted. He's going to go. Past the 20. And he will score. It's a touchdown. Call that a 96-yard house call on the kick return, as his guys are back within a single score. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to air it out deep for Green. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. This drive starts out on the ground with Michelle. And a nice run to get this up over the 20-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. 2nd down. Murray sets to throw. Flush to his right. And an alley to run. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. First down, Murray. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Murray throwing the out route incomplete. It's Schwartz. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And an alley to run. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Now Murray. Being chased out left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
To throw again on second down. Murray, and he's in. Touchdown, Houston. O.J. Howard, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield, as you mentioned.
And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. Big plays back and forth just continue. Both offenses excelling.
And I hear the excitement in your voice while you're calling this game. This hurts my soul as a defensive player, watching these teams go up and down the field and put points on the board.
Do me a favor the rest of the way. Sit back, relax, and just appreciate the offensive dominance that's going on out here.
I'll give it a shot.
A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. This quarterback now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Running it here with Peyton. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
You don't want nothing. Hey, let go. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it. Check 13. Check 13. Hey, let's go.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Mixon. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. And this one is right down Broadway. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way. And
he's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Rosas good with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scoring. It's a foot race. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Sony Michel with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and that will shave one more off this lead. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Blue draw Porker. Ready.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Ready. 70, Indy. Mark 50. And let's get this.
Now back to throw.
Okay.
And that is incomplete.
Yeah.
Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Here's Austin. 51 yards on the punt there.
That,
and the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
I need that.
They begin with Michel on the ground. DJ Reader there on the tackle.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Murray. Oh, now Murray has it stripped.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it.
Sir.
In this case,
yes,
the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Sir.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Following the penalty, Michel. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know that's easier said than done when the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there. Murray now on 1st down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jordan Evans showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. A give to Michel running right. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. He's going to let this go for the end zone.
Oh,
Murray tries to get to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. Weaving through traffic,
Trey
and now he's
Waynes,
free.
though, bro.
Trey
Waynes over like real life jumping with DK. Stop it, man.
Closest to add the extra point.
Nah, I don't want to hear that, bro. Nah, that's different.
And his guys will
That
take a
nigga,
10-point
AJ
lead.
Green got short arms. That's different.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this one. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sam Hubbard making his presence felt in the backfield. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you get 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set them up with a much more manageable 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Murray going to throw. This is caught. It's Cooks. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DJ Reader breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray, he's going to rifle one deep left side. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down. But to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. The Texans on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 17. From the gun, Murray. And that's complete to Cooks.
Oh, Jesus.
They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Murray and company going for it on 4th. He gets it to Cooks. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Murray now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing. Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To throw, it's Murray. He's going to take off with it. Murray, strong. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Got it. 54. Mike 54. Here we go, D.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Michel. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Again, it's Michel. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Throwing now is Murray. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. O.J. Howard with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. This is taken at his 4. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Here's 2nd and 8. Wide open receiver, complete. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Murray now to throw.
Oh, my God.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Sam Hubbard picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Murray with a 3rd and long. Flushed out right. And an alley to run. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Looking to throw. Franks going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
Hey, lock it. Here we go. Check, 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 check. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip. Check 3, check 3.
They'll run on first down. Dillon, and give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Yeah.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
Hey, I-7, deep river.
They'll look to throw here. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Ronnie Johnson picks it. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. After the turnover, here's Murray. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Trey Waynes, the Michigan State man, right there in coverage. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it was real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. It would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they look to throw. Carlos Dunlap in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Here's Murray. Into the hands of the tight end. This is Jordan Thomas. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. To throw is Murray. Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray, now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Murray. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Now Murray. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. He's going to find his man. That's Tavon Austin. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on 1st down. Murray now. Oh, fancy run. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Again, it's Mixon. Mixon hit, and all the ball is out. And this is one of those bang-bang plays, Charles. Did the knee hit first or did the ball come out first?
This is where you need that 20/20 eyesight, don't you, Brandon? You've got to see which one happened first. If the knee hit the ground, then they will keep possession.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking.
Won an MVP
they
this
can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Bengals,
why y'all leave that nigga alone, bro? What the Slim? I know he did not trade Deshaun Watson to Bob for our old Tom Brady. Bruh, I know, cuz. Come on, bruh. Come on, cuz. I know niggas is not stupid like that, bruh. Come on, cuz. Well, Bach trash anyway, but he got a nigga Tom Brady, a 3rd round pick. Tom Brady and a 3rd round pick for Deshaun Watson. That's crazy. Hey, Ray. You ready, cuz? Alright. Let me take all this stuff off Kyler Murray first. They gotta stop with this freaking stuff, putting this stuff on the quarterback's ankle. Nah, get real with him though, bro. Get real with him, Keith, cause that nigga's a bitch. Nah, shut up, boy. Boy, who the fuck is you, bro? Nah, that wasn't a good one, bro. Yeah. Don't make me fuck you up, too. But alright. Bodge, you gonna do it, though. I don't know who the fuck this nigga think he... Nah, man. Hey, I'm second in the NFL. Yeah. Outside. Outside. Come on now. He said, bow, bang. I should win player of the week, Mo.